Hi guys! I'm coming to you casual from my studio, but I wanted to say congratulations again. And I hope you love all of your images. They're in an online gallery for you, similar to your engagement session. So the one thing that you'll want to do first and foremost is make sure that you download all of them and back them up. I have a bride actually from last New Year's that is asking me how to download her images because she waited like a whole year, and people wait even longer than that. So just make sure that you download them, back them up, put them on like a Google Drive, Amazon Photos, a USB, an external hard drive, something like that. Back them up multiple times so that you know you have those files. The gallery is online for a year, but you just want to make sure that you have those so you're not scrambling later. Okay, so when it comes to your gallery, there's a lot of images that I really love. I hope you guys really enjoy them. There's some really great ones, Maddie, of your grandma at the church. So we did make sure that we got photos with her. So that's really good because I know that she wasn't able to attend the reception with us, but we have her smiling in all those pictures for you. And some really good ones of you guys outside of the Omni whenever we were getting splashed. But you can see the rain in them, and I like those. I think they're kind of fun. And then the ones of your bridal party on the bridge with the rain too are really cool. So I know it was like a cold winter day, but we still got some really good stuff. So take a look through your gallery. Let me know if you have any questions on stuff. Make sure you download them and back them up. The other thing with your gallery to know is that in the email that I sent you is a coupon code. It's HEN50, and that is good for 50% off prints for the next 2 weeks. So send that to friends and family. You guys use it to get 50% off of prints. I don't run print sales very often, so you want to make sure that you take advantage of that print sale while it's available, and also like any friends and family, sisters that might want to order photos as well. The other thing that I wanted to show you are some albums too. So you guys don't have an album in your package, but you do have album credit. Album credit, you have $250 to put toward a wedding album. So it's up to you what size and what style you want to get. But I'm going to show you a couple of them just so you can see me kind of holding them, which is really nice, because otherwise you just look at pictures on the internet and it doesn't quite do the same thing. Okay, so first and foremost, my favorite album for my couples is a 10 by 10 leather album. I think that it's the most representative of like a bride and groom album, something traditional, something that's gonna stand the test of time, something that you won't forget if you move. So the 10 by 10 albums look like this. So that gives you an idea of kind of how big they are. They all come with a photo on the front and your name and wedding date. Sometimes people like to do like their initials. You get to choose, and you get to pick whether you wanna do print or script. So this is the script font, and this is the printed font. So you get to pick which one you want. The colors for the wedding albums, I have tons of choices. So I have lots of different leathers to choose from. There is one called Black Tie, which is black. That might be a good fit for you guys. It's on back order, so it might take a few more weeks to get in, but that one's a good choice. So you get to pick your color. So I'm sorry, my studio is cold, so my nose is running. And then there's a bunch of linen covers too. So there's a lot to choose from. I'll send those to you. Not these physically, but I'll send you a link so you can see them. Anyway, so the leather albums are leather cover, thick pages. So you can see whenever I open them, the pages are like real thick. So that gives you an idea. All of these will design for you. You can have like a million photos on a page. You can have 2 photos on a page. I like less is more design, but it's totally up to you guys. So we'll go through your wedding design. I already have one set up for you, so it gives you a really good starting point. I'll get to that in just a minute. So these leather albums are gonna be like thick, sturdy, traditional wedding albums. That's the leather. The other choice, oh boy, okay. The other choice are the linen books. So you can see these already are a lot thinner and a lot lighter. These ones have linen cover, photos, text, thin pages. So you can see it's a lot thinner here, and these are thinner, bendy pages. Photo prints, so these are all beautiful prints, as opposed to like some of my clients want to order chapbooks or like Shutterfly or Artifact Uprising. All of those are good maybe for like personal photos that you take on your iPhones that you want to put into a photo book, but the way that they print them are like little tiny drops on paper as opposed to a photographic print. So the timeline of that lasting and the quality of the ink is going to seriously degrade. So just something to consider with printing. These are actual photographic prints as opposed to printed on paper. Okay, so the linen ones have thinner flexi albums. So this is a 10 by 10 linen. I also offer parent albums, which might be a really good fit for your parents. This is an 8 by 8, so you can see the size difference with this. 8 by 8 parent albums, we start with your wedding album and then we duplicate that design and we customize it for your parents. So in Lauren's book, we customized it for her husband's parents. So we put in their pictures bigger and her family smaller. Same thing with like all of the reception photos. We pulled like pictures, that's his mom. So pictures that are like their family. So we can do that for your family as well. And these are parent albums. You'll see those listed in there. Okay, so I sent you a link. In that link, whenever you first see it, is gonna be A, the link to your gallery, so you'll be able to see all the images. B, the coupon code for prints. C, album details. So it's gonna tell you all of the different packages, like all of the different prices, all of the different sizes that you can choose from for your album credit. In there, it says you get 15% off albums for the next 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, you guys can pick what size wedding album you want to get, what style you want to get. And then all I need to know is which one you pick. And then I'll make sure to kind of stash away that 15% whenever we do the final album order. So that's just an incentive for you guys to make a decision on the size and style so that we know going forward how we're going to do the design. So if you have any questions on that, let me know, but you don't need to finalize the actual album design in the next 2 weeks, although the sooner the better, because sometimes those tend to linger out there a little bit, but the size and style to commit to that one. So let me see if there's other things that I need to touch on. So the 15% album credit, the album link, parent albums, downloading, coupon code. That, I think, is it. I have to think about that. I have to go through. There's another tab in that website that I sent you that says nitty gritty details. It's all of this stuff. It's like pictures of albums, how to download and back up your images, like all of how to print, how to submit album changes, all that kind of stuff is in there. There's so much to talk about afterwards that I try not to overwhelm you on the first page. So if you need to dive into a specific topic, click on that tab so you can read through it. That should be about it. I hope you guys enjoy your album. I hope you enjoy like looking through everything. Get a glass of wine, sit down, talk through everything, look at all the pictures. Let me know if you have any questions. It was an absolute pleasure working with you guys on your wedding day. I love New Year's Eve weddings, so thank you for having a really fun one because it was a good time and the cold sparks were killer, so good job on that. Let me know if you have any questions, and please come back and see me as your family changes and grows, or if you guys want portraits going forward. I always talked my husband into getting pictures with me before we had kids, and he hated it, but they're cute. So there's that. Let me know if you have any questions. I love you guys. Thank you. Enjoy.